What's going on, folks? Kev here, and this week's episode takes me to the Jersey Shore region for a little Bruce Springsteen down the shore. I have two shows. I have Ocean Grove tomorrow, and then I have Red Bank on Sunday. So I'm basically going to combine the two and just show like a little bit of each, like hopefully highlights. I don't know. Like I know like Ocean Grove has a lot more stuff that I'm interested in as far as like vintage, but Red Bank will have some handmade stuff, some cool like eats, some hopefully the hot sauce guy is there. So but I need to transfer all that stuff into the truck because half of my videos are just me loading and unloading the truck. Luckily I have my helper. Say hi, Darren.
Hi.
You gonna help Dad, or is it too heavy?
Wait, how is it too heavy?
It's too heavy. And my neighbor, look how good my neighbor is to me. He gives me some packing materials from stuff that he orders. A couple boxes, that was from the cabin trip.
Ooh.
But I need to, actually, I got some stuff here too, some last minute entries. Get out of here. Last minute entries for the trip, so I need to zip it. Zip it up and pack this truck. Let's go. Through the magic of not hitting the record button and showing you how hurtful it is to carry this crap, I'm all set up. But unfortunately, it's misting out right now, and you see I got my protection up, so it's not a good start. It's like the worst possible scenario for this stuff. If it gets wet, like I said, I got a double header. I'll be at Red Bank tomorrow, so the weather looks a lot better for then. But this is a rain or shine show, so you either do it or you don't, and it's not your money anymore. So there's a chance you might see a grown man cry later. I don't know, but hoping for the best. I'm gonna do what I can, and also I'm gonna walk around and show you some stuff. So let's take a little hike. I love visiting this booth because it's a rotation of awesome furniture. All finished. It's gonna get wet, unfortunately, but I mean, I probably wouldn't have spent the money because I like doing it myself, but I enjoy seeing it. My gosh. Wow. Even the boxes have nice wax on them or something. It's like very cool.
Oh, really?
What else we got over here? Well, that's kind of neat. It's way better than my own personal holder. Oh, it's starting to rain again. I don't even know what the heck that is, but I want it hanging from my garage.
No, it usually is some sort
my garage wall.
At a pre-Labor Day party, and it's always the same people that come for the most part. It's like Brian's brother and his parents, and then like me, Aaron, Doug, and Nick.
Very nice. Seriously, that stinks. Although, I don't know if the GoPro could pick it up. There's a pretty rainbow. So, yay. That makes it better. No, I'm just kidding. And I broke out some, you know, some decent hardware for this sale, you know? Some choppers, some picker-uppers, all my leftover from Brimfield getting soaked, Pyrex. This stuff I have to keep protected because, you know, water and iron don't mix. So, you know, apparently 20 more minutes of this, and then we get a break for a while. I'm okay with that. You gotta remain positive and do all those motivational speaking things in my mind. I'm good to go. Some neat stuff. Pepsi. That is cool, man.
That's funny.
What is that? What is that rock anyway, sir?
It's a piece of, I forget what kind of rock. It's glass.
It's glass.
Yeah.
Not a diamond though.
No.
Because that would be pretty awesome.
35 pounds.
Holy cow.
We brought, a lot of times we have a lot of small. We didn't bring as many smalls because of what they were saying about the weather.
I know. This
Then
is
the newspaper gets wet. You got to rewrap it. And,
this is not ideal.
but I think we might be all right. I'm hoping after this goes through here.
I know. Somebody told me 20 more minutes of this and then we're okay for a while.
Oh, is that what they said?
Wow.
Well, you know what I go by?
They can't do any worse than a weather person who gets it wrong and still has a job at the end of the day. I don't know. But yeah, this is and this is rain or shine too, so
Yeah,
you either come or you don't.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hoping
we
for the
got more.
best. You don't know where I live, but you know who I am.
We watch you on YouTube. Yep. We're hooked.
It's so much fun. And I like running into places like that you folks put up, man. It's just a treasure trove. But yeah, I'll take those if you trust me to go to my booth and get a couple bucks.
Feel like a video kind of almost like get lost.
Oh, that's fancy. Very cool. Yeah. Wonder if that still works. I have something similar to that. It's too fancy. Also, I don't drink too much bourbon. It's like a bourbon or Scotch set or something.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You know, you set the tents up.
Yeah, beautiful setup.
One time it was windy and this stuff started
I can see the other side.
take the thing down. The wind blew it down.
Does that toaster still work, you think?
I don't know. Actually, our neighbor, Judy had it, and I can't remember if that was hers.
That's like one of
It's
the
like
first
70-some years old.
That's like one of the first ones I saw. It like barely has any rust or
I know
abuse
the
on
waffle
it.
iron came from the same place. She
Oh
said
my gosh.
They're like 70-some years old. They're cleaning their house
Waffle
out.
iron's cool.
Wow.
There's etching on that.
Yeah, and the fact that it could still work is just awesome.
You could always get that changed.
No,
the plug.
but is it like a 70s plug? It should
Probably.
work. You could just
Oh
plug
no,
it.
but Judy's there.
Tire ashtray.
Yeah,
I
can remember those as a
Oh, so
kid.
is it the round plug?
I don't know. I didn't want
That's
to plug
beautiful.
it in.
I gotta get back to work. The nice folks at the last booth gave me a good deal on a couple Magnolite. Things are pretty darn good shape, but they gave me I think it was like 15 bucks for the two, which is full disclosure, I could just flip them for a small profit anyway, but so yeah, it has some carbon in there, so I just feel better about myself if I put some actual work into it and then flip it for they probably sell for like between 20 and 30 a piece at the very least here, cleaned up, and then probably even more on Etsy because those people are crazy.
I think I wrote down your number before, but I'm going to write it down again for Cast Iron Kev.
Yeah, I'll give you a card. And it how's it going? It's the rain is
I'm not doing too bad.
the rain is like,
See, I have metal stuff, so I can leave it out.
well, I have metal stuff too and I can't.
You can't,
Look at this.
somehow you got display.
Look at this glorious table. Holy cow. Ship hatch cover coffee table.
You want one of those?
So the top is all original stuff, which is awesome. They made the legs, and I'll tell you what, the legs look like they belong. There's a nice patina to it, got some stain, got some of the bolts. That is ridiculous. That is so nice, man. Whew. That is beautiful. If I had a need for a coffee table and didn't have 2 kids, I'd be all over that. Cause they would ruin that thing. I know, man. Just awesome stuff. All right, about halfway through. The weather, it's like it rains, people go away. Doesn't rain, people start coming. It's just been off and on all morning. It's kind of hurtful, but it's time for lunch. Went to the ladies behind me. Got a platter of meat cooked in butter, sausage, hamburgers, pork roll, taco, pork roll, not Taylor ham. So I'm gonna have lunch real quick and then hopefully finish strong. And I'm gonna show you some of the Red Bank tomorrow too, because that's gonna be like a nice sunny day. So hopefully I'll be in better spirits and not have wet shirt. Oh yeah. All right, made it back from Ocean Grove, and man, it did not start out well. I was like thinking about just driving straight into the ocean, and the rain was off and on, and then it was on big time for like 45 minutes, and just sitting there twiddling my thumbs, making sure my tent isn't dripping. But that was the bad news. The good news is eventually it cleared up. People started rolling in around 11, 12 o'clock, started making a couple bucks, started talking, chatting. The sun came out literally for 40 minutes. And then right before I was leaving, my next door neighbor slash bathroom buddy, she was like, dude, look at your neck. Come on, man. Only I can get a sunburn on a rainy day. Come on, man. Anyways, normally this is the time where I empty out the truck, because you know half of my life is emptying out the truck or filling up the truck. But I have a double header, and I'm going to share with you some of Red Bank tomorrow, which is always a good show. It's not as many cool things to show. There are some cool things, but important thing is the weather looks good. So I will see you tomorrow morning and hopefully be in a better mood. All right, it's the morning of Red Bank. No, it's not deja vu. I'm all set up again. Mostly the same stuff, although I did add a couple things, like this awesome, almost perfect Descoware chef skillet. So as you can see, whew, that's bright. The weather is a lot better than yesterday's fiasco, but I'm gonna take a walk around, check out some people. I'm gonna check out Johnny's pork roll, which is like one of the top, I don't know, I'd say top 3 in the state, man. And I've been around, and it's so good. So that'll be lunch for me later. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm gonna go check some people out. But yeah, I don't want to sample, but I am intrigued. I love the dry rub. And you're saying that you grow all this stuff?
Yeah, so I grow all these chilies on a small farm right here in Jersey. It's all organically grown, very fresh, high quality. And I use this similar to a hot sauce. I put it on every single thing I eat. I put it on pizza, pasta, eggs, avocados, salmon.
See, right off the bat, I'm thinking chicken.
Everything. It's great on chicken.
You know, like I love a dry rub on like chicken.
Everything. It's very versatile.
But there's levels of the hot, I see.
Yeah, today I have 8 different blends. They're all listed on the sheet right here. when you come back later, I can give you samples of anything you want.
Yes, once I eat my breakfast / lunch, I'm coming back, dude. Thank you. I see something like this, it's so tempting. I didn't eat breakfast, but you say chocolate, whiskey,
Bourbon,
double chocolate, sea salt. Oh my gosh.
key lime. This is amazing. Double A.
How much is each, sir?
2 for 15, 4 for 25. Each slice is quarter pound.
Oh my gosh.
So usually you can mix and match 4 slices. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna come back after
Yeah, sure.
lunch. Yeah, there's a good mix. There's some good food trucks here. There's a lot of businesses just doing promotional stuff, insurance companies, and the businesses are allowed to bring out their tables, but there's a lot of like jewelry, a lot of handmade. I'm a sucker for honey. I love local honey. We have so much at home that I get yelled at every time I bring home a jar, but I do like supporting local business. Look at that. It's like a giant garden. That's awesome. Terrarium kits. So again, it's a little different than Ocean Grove, of course, but it's a nice mix of things. Candles. I don't know what some of the things are, but they look pretty. Some clothing. I already saw some Halloween stuff, so I'll tell you what, it's a nice mix, but I gotta get back to work and clean up any water spots from yesterday and get to selling. I'm here at one of my favorite spots in Red Bank, Johnny's Pork Roll and Coffee too. I just had a coffee. This is the man, the myth, the legend.
I'm drinking coffee.
Yeah, I'm sure it's coffee, sir. How long have you been here?
6 years actually. 6 years this month. It's been 6 years.
That's awesome,
But 10
man.
years, almost 11 years in the truck.
Oh, okay. And I still see he's pretty popular on Instagram, and I still see you like hitting all like Asbury and all these cool spots, man. And,
I was there all summer in Asbury.
Yeah.
And I'll be there next weekend for See Here Now.
Nice. Did you ever do Point Pleasant, the seafood fest or whatever?
I did Belmar.
Belmar?
I did the Belmar Seafood Festival last year.
All right. And
I'm doing Pork Roll Palooza in October.
Oh my gosh.
Plainsboro, I think.
Yeah, I saw that, and it's like it's not close enough, but any excuse I could get to come here, man.
Oh man, that's so
I personally rated you. I know it might be an insult, but I rated you top three, but I've been around, man. I've been to a lot.
Who's your one?
There was one. I don't know where. I don't remember what the spot was. I went with my cousin up north somewhere.
Oh, Taylor Hamland.
Yeah, where they say it wrong, but dude, I appreciate it, man. I'm looking forward to. I got my lunch cooking over there, and but seriously,
You're lucky, calm down. It was like a zoo in here now.
I saw that. So, but now I gotta go. I gotta go make money myself. So.
I know. Cast iron Kev rules.
See that? I didn't even have to pay him. I didn't even have to pay him.
For a while. I did. I don't know.
No, I appreciate it. Thanks,
cool,
man. Man, that guy is a riot, man. He's so cool, and he cooks I mean, look at this stuff. Pork roll, and yes, it's called pork roll, folks. Bacon, eggs, woo, doggy. Charged me a fair price. He didn't gouge me, even though this is these events. Sometimes people they charge stadium prices for things, like some of the food trucks, and it's fair. But seriously, I have to start selling. Come on. Starting to wind down. There's like about an hour left. I still have a bunch of stuff to bring home, but I definitely sold a couple big boys, and I couldn't believe the crowd it was the biggest crowd I've seen here in a long time. That being said, it was not one of my top sales days for here, but still fun, still cool. A nice couple came by and they said they have like 10 pieces and they only use like 5 of them. Please, I'm gonna throw these other ones in recycling. So stop by. They live 3 miles away from here, so I have to pack this stuff up. And then on the way home, I'm gonna swing by. I offered them money and they said they were gonna put it in recycling. They were gonna donate it or something, but they just wanted to get rid of it. They wanted to go to a good home, and they saw what I did, and apparently they're gonna give it to me. So must be my charm. Hope. I made it back from Red Bank today, and that was a fun time. There was the crowd was there, but sales weren't that great. I'll admit it was a little smoky. There was the Greek festival truck in front of us. Like, it's good food. Don't get me wrong. I've had it before, but kind of smokes everyone out. But had fun. Showed a little bit of everything going on. Not much direct sales because people don't like being on camera again. But I got my assistant here. Hi, buddy.
Hi, Dad.
High five? Yeah. So it was a good time. I enjoy it. Like, historically, Red Bank and Ocean Grove together are some of my favorite. It's just people are into it. People ask a lot of questions. Not just because it's some of my financially best shows usually, but not this time around. But a nice older couple came by and they said, "Oh my gosh, we have like 10 pieces of iron that's been passed down in our family, and honestly, like, whatever, like, we only use 5 of them. The other 5 we're gonna put in recycling or give to Goodwill, even though they're a for-profit organization."
Dad.
She's like, I'll bring them by. I was like, oh, okay. I offered them money. They would not take money.
You got no one of those.
I know, buddy. So they won't take money. They brought them by. I got the pile here. Not a big pile, but they're crazy. Like, this is a little import. This is a unmarked Wagner. This is nice. I love these. Well built. That's an unmarked Volrath. This thing, I know so little about these because legit, this is the second one I've ever gotten. That's like a broiler from, if it was favorite, it wouldn't have the plus size. So that might be CHF, it might be a Chicago. So those are mine, and I tried to give them money, and she wouldn't take it. And in exchange, they gave me their dirtiest one, and I said I would fix it up and mail it to them. And they live like 40 minutes away, so that's the best, that's the most payment I could get out of them. They're super nice, and they just want these pans to live on, and they said they love what I do. It was a real ego boost. So anyways, thanks for coming along. I'll get back to picking soon enough. I got to, accumulate some money to do these little trips, and some of the trips are, thousands of miles, but I'm gonna keep it close for a while, maybe 1 or 2 far away. But thanks again. As always, this is Cast Iron Kev. I think we'd all do better, right?
Yeah.
We could do better and be good boys and girls?
Yeah.
All right. Good boy.